folks, Gordon here, hope all is well with you. This video I've called Social Media Salivations. I'm just adjusting the camera. I can't remember the last time I did a live. It's been a long time and there are reasons for it, but I'm not going to go into those today. Social Media Salivations. And there's a story behind this video. I'm going to go back in time, but only a week, because this time last week, Thursday, where are we? 5 to 1 it is, on a beautiful spring day here in South London this morning. Last week, 5 to 1, I was at Clapham Junction train station on the way up to Wembley to see Andre Rieu, Dutch violinist with his Johann Strauss 60-piece orchestra at Wembley Arena. Brilliant, really enjoyed it. Nice escapism stuff, popular classics you'd call it, and all the women in the orchestra wear these sort of puffy ball gowns with sort of pastel and block colours and bright colours. Great, balloons in the audience. He tells the audience to get up and dance. Great show. I bought a programme while I was up there, which is an oddly shaped 12 by 12 size. Well, it's actually 11.5 by 11.5, but what's half an inch between friends? And lots of glossy pictures, plenty of pictures of him. He's not afraid of a picture, let's put it like that. But nowhere in the programme, see pictures of singers, picture of the orchestra, but nowhere in the programme was it listed who the people in the orchestra were, the musicians, the singers, nothing, which I found a bit odd. And I looked on his website, and his website is not, the design is not great, to be honest. There is information there about who the people are in the orchestra, but you can't get to it from the homepage. I thought, why don't I try the good old social media? So I went on Instagram, because I'm on all the social medias, and I found that Instagram is good for music. Twitter seems to be good for sport. I thought I'd try with Instagram. So I posted a couple of pictures that I'd taken. Oh, by the way, I also got, when we went into the hall, they gave us a little Andre Rieu keyring, and it's one of these light up ones. So during the, everyone could go like this in the audience. Anyway, yes, I posted a couple of pictures that I'd taken of the show up there and used the hashtag Andre Rieu on Instagram, thinking, right, let's see what I get from doing that. And then, this is why I love social media. This is the point of the story. When I posted those pictures, they started to get liked by members of the orchestra. And I knew they're members of the orchestra because this is what social media does. You can hover over someone's name and it'll come up, and underneath they say so-and-so and so-and-so, flute with Johann Strauss Orchestra, soprano with Andre Rieu. So then I could go to their accounts, find out who they are, follow them, and on their post I could say, oh, thanks for the great show at Wembley, really enjoyed myself. And then they would reply, oh, glad you enjoyed it, or that's good to hear. I love that kind of stuff. Because when you see a picture like, where are the centerfold? Where are we? Where's the picture that I showed you? That one, that's a good one. When you see a picture of a massive show like that, every person has got a backstory, has got their story of why they're there and how they got to be there. And being a nosy bugger that I am, I want to hear these stories. I want to see them, backstage. Like there's, I know that now that's Maya, one of the flute players. And she posts videos on her Instagram of a day on tour, backstage, what a day on tour means for her. That's the kind of stuff I love, and you can get that with social media. And then of course, when you go through, say Maya the flute player, on her Instagram, she's posted pictures either with other members of the orchestra or that have been liked by other members of the orchestra, and then you can go and find another person who's in the orchestra. So I found 2 violin players, a flute player, one of the male sopranos, one of the female sopranos, one of the females in the choir, a saxophonist. So that's not bad. That's not a bad haul of social media nosiness and social media connection. That's why I called it social media salivations, because I salivate at the opportunity that social media gives us. I love it. And on Twitter, so I've had this with sport, particularly the women's rugby players. I found that on sport that they will, if you post on their posts or tag them, they will reply themselves. I love that kind of connection and the opportunity that it gives us. Now, this is something I have spoken. I haven't done a live for a long time, but when I did them before, and I'm going to go back to doing them, by the way, I spoke about this a lot because it's one of my core beliefs. In fact, I've got a set of 3 core beliefs: opportunities, abilities to take those opportunities, and then getting on and taking action to do something about it. A powerful, I think, set of core beliefs that I realised I had all my life. I only really realised that I could distill it down into those 3 beliefs probably about 4 years ago, maybe. Yeah, the opportunity that social media gives us to connect with people all over the world from all different walks of life. So we can expose ourselves to content and people that we don't like, to get different opinions. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. We can choose whether to engage with it or not. In fact, we can choose whether to see it or not in the first place. I suggest we do see it because it what's the word? It sort of validates our own opinion or challenges our own opinions on an ongoing basis. Nothing wrong with that. But we can connect and be proactive and outward reaching about us, what we believe in, our opinions, and connect with people who are like-minded. Now, I've had a couple of experiments which you may have been following me on social media. You may have seen in the beginning of 2023. And going through those experiments has sort of nudged me and made me realise a few things about my beliefs and my passions and things that I want to do. And social media is at the heart of it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm looking forward to getting into something for May onwards. I'm working on it right now. Today, in fact, I'm working on, heaven forbid, a sales page. Oh, God blimey. It's been a while since I've done one of those. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you salivate at the fun, the joy and the opportunity of social media as much as I do. Okay, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below wherever you had to be seeing this video. Signing off for now. I'm wishing you as ever health and happiness, and I'll speak to you again soon.